What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today, this is going to be my first vlog in Dubai. Been back here now for about 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks, and we're fully back into the Dubai grind, feeling good. And I'm just going to show you guys what I get up to in a day in Dubai, the kind of activities, the work side of things, the chill, the gym, all that kind of stuff. Now, this is kind of more of a typical day. I've got a few things on today, so I thought it'd be a better day to vlog because my typical day in Dubai is actually pretty boring, especially at the moment. Very much up, gym, work, not too much. Whereas today we've got a few things on. So it's about 9:30 now. I'm going to get my first meal in. I've just done a morning block of work. I've actually got an appointment at the hospital at 10 o'clock today. That will be my 6-month mark of my pec tear. So this is going to be a really, really good appointment. I'm actually looking forward to it because I'm pretty sure the surgeon is going to tell me that I can go and train and pretty much do what I want, because the 6-month mark is when the pec is fairly healed. It's not completely healed, and I know that I have been training a little bit, as you've probably seen over the last few months, but this is the point as to where you can pretty much make a full comeback to training. So I'm really, really looking forward to that because I think it's gonna, just give me the all clear, which is obviously what you want from a medical professional. So anyway, we're going to get some food in now. Actually having oats. So obviously my last video, a couple of videos ago, I spoke about the fact that I'm doing keto. Now, here's my theory. I've actually been enjoying the keto diet and I'm not doing it because I hate it. It's more so that I'm now able to go back to training. I'm really getting back into intense training. I'm doing running, I'm doing intervals. You know, I'm really wanting to build as much muscle and perform as well as I can because I haven't trained properly now for such a long time. So for me to be in a ketogenic state, it is not optimal for building muscle. It's not optimal for the style of performance that I'm looking for. If I was doing kind of longer endurance, or I wasn't kind of like so much trying to build muscle, it was more just maintenance, I could quite easily stay in ketosis, and I probably will go back to ketosis again at some point, like fully, if I'm in like a fat loss phase, or I'm just trying to maintain and like really work on business more. So for now, it's better for me to bring carbohydrates in around my workout because that's just going to make me perform a lot better, and I've already been doing that. I'm feeling the benefits. So I'm still using a lot of the keto approach because I'm pretty much only having protein and fats throughout the rest of the day. However, around the workout window on the days that I train, I'm kind of earning my carbs now. So I'm having carbs before I train, which at the moment is gluten-free oats and protein powder, can't go without my protein. And then post-workout, I'm having sweet potato, chicken, and some avocado. That probably won't be the post-workout today because I'm actually heading out later on, which you're going to see. But typically that's how I structure things, and then for the rest of the day we're just pro fats. That generally feels really good to me. I'm getting in glycogen and I'm kind of spiking insulin levels before I train, which is important because for performance we actually want to be raising insulin because it's a very anabolic hormone, whereas for the rest of the day we can kind of stay in a low insulin state, which is again a bit more optimal. So that's the approach that we're using. I'm gonna get some oats down me now, and then we're gonna head out. We're gonna go to the hospital and have my appointment with the surgeon, and then I'm gonna update you guys afterwards with exactly what's been said. And here she is. Ooh, baby. If there is one meal that I have missed throughout this last 6 weeks of being on keto and not consuming any carbs, it has been protein. If I could live off one meal, I think I've decided if I was like put on a desert island and I could only live off one meal for the rest of my life, thinking about like food quality, taste, performance, health, I think it would be protein because to me they're just the best food on this planet. If you don't like oats with protein powder, you know, and a few berries and some peanut butter, genuinely think you're not making them right, because I think you can make this meal taste amazing. So we're going to have this. We're going to chill just for 5 minutes, and then we're going to go to the hospital, crack on with that appointment. I've not been able to go outside as much at the moment. Now the weather's definitely got a little bit better in Dubai, so we can go outside more. Whew, it's very bright. However, I've been hit with a little bit of a problem since I come back to Dubai, which is one of the reasons I'm actually going to move from this flat at the end of the year, as you can probably hear now already. But we have got mayhem going on outside. So we've got huge construction. It's very loud, it's very disruptive, especially when you work from home, just literally this every single day. And the problem is in Dubai is that they don't really cut off, to be honest. They are pretty much here till like 10 o'clock, so you get it in the evening. They work on a Saturday, so again, I was literally like Saturday night, they were banging around, which I get it, everyone's got to work, and you know, Dubai's a very up and coming, developing place, so there's always construction going on. However, for someone like myself that needs their peace and quiet, there's no distraction working from home, it is a little bit of a problem. So yeah, one of those things. I'm sure they'll get things done. But anyway, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna eat our oats. I'm gonna see you when I get to the hospital. Yo guys, so that is my 6-month appointment done with the surgeon. As I thought, very, very good news. He's very happy with where things are at the moment. He thinks that the symmetry of my chest is good. He thinks everything's in line. He thinks that the kind of gap and the wastage that I've been noticing kind of around where the connection is, he thinks is going to build up over time. He thinks because it's a tendon graft, he thinks that that area is just going to take some time for me to get back to my training and grow muscle back in that area. And he thinks I won't be able to notice that much of a difference as soon as we're back into it. But he's giving me the green light. He's giving me the all clear. He said to take it a little bit easy as I start to get back into training chest again. But most importantly, he has said we are in a good place to continue. I've booked a follow-up appointment. He wants me to go back in 3 months time. He wants me to do an MRI scan just to see there is definitely like no tear and it is all completely healed. So that's going to be exciting as well. We've got that in about 3 months. So that's just before I'll be heading back to the UK for Christmas in December time. So that'll be my final follow-up probably for a while with him, and hopefully we can see where things are at then. But he looked at the function, he looked at the strength. He said that it's noticeably a bit weaker at the moment, which is pretty normal as you can imagine. But over time, we think that's going to obviously be able to build up and get back to where I was before. So yeah, it's been a journey. It feels quite almost emotional because this pec tear is like dominated my entire year in terms of the rehab, in terms of, you know, the injury itself and trying to get it sorted and not knowing what the best move was. So to finally have that clarity and that closure on this situation is pretty cool, to be honest. It feels like 6 months has flown by since I had that original surgery in Bulgaria, but it feels good to have pushed through, got to this level, and now pretty much be able to get back fully into my training again, which I absolutely love. So very excited to do that, and I'm actually off to the gym now. So going to WellFit now, I'm going to get an upper body session in. I'm looking forward to that. Again, it gives me even more excitement for the gym now because it means I've not really got any more restrictions, which I kind of had for the last few months or so. So we're going to get a session done. I'm going to try and record as much as possible. I am training on my own, so it's not going to be ideal, but I will try and get a little bit of that session in there as well. And then after that, I'm going to get a little bit of work done post-workout, and then actually off to a beach club today, which I'm going to show you guys with a couple of the boys. Now, I haven't really done that much out here in terms of social. Like, you know, Dubai gets this like rep in terms of just this lavish lifestyle of going out and chilling at beach clubs and sipping on cocktails, and it just couldn't be further from the truth, especially in my case as well. Since I've been back in Dubai for this last 6 weeks, it's just been full work mode. Haven't drank any alcohol, have hardly been out at all. So it's actually going to be nice to just chill. Yes, it's going to be a Wednesday afternoon, you know, but I don't feel guilty about it at all because, you know, work hard, play hard, and I feel like sometimes I feel like you need to take a step back to keep moving forward in terms of, you know, recovery, recuperating and resetting. So looking forward to that, going to enjoy that. But first of all, let's go hit a session. So that is the gym session smashed. No real structure with training at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Just getting back into it. There's always been a bit of a limit in terms of the exercises that I can do, which now, to be fair, we're pretty open with the way that I can train. So I'm definitely gonna get back to following a bit more of a set structure, but still enjoyable upper body session, just doing a bit of everything, and yeah, feeling pretty good. So now actually off to a beach club, like I told you guys. So it's just gonna be a bit of a chilled afternoon, only for a few hours, as I've got a couple of calls to do tonight. So already spoke to Matt, as you could see in my last video, in terms of just having a bit of a catch up with him. So obviously he is now full-time in FitLab, which is awesome. It's amazing to have my brother on full-time. So we catch up daily, just briefing for the day, talking about FitLab clients, making sure things are ticking over nicely, which has been really, really useful. So anyway, we're gonna go to the beach club. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of footage, probably not gonna be on my phone too much, as it is a time that I wanna be chilled. I'm not gonna even take my camera in, so all the footage I'm gonna record is just gonna be off my iPhone. So show you guys what it's like, what the beach club is like. I've never actually been to this place before, Feb 30. So yeah, excited to see it, and I'm gonna show you guys what it's like. Yo guys, so we are back. Really good day out actually. Need to get out and get a little bit more sun and enjoy a bit more of Dubai more often, because like I said, very much in work hustle mode here. So it's actually really nice to go out, and like we went to the Palm today, went to one of the beach clubs there, which is really good. Myself and a couple of the lads, and we just chilled. Spoke about business, spoke about life, but just had a really good time. So we've said that we're gonna lock in a day like that once a month now, typically at the start of the month, and just kind of relax after a month and check out some of the cool beach clubs and stuff around here. So that was really fun. Now just got back and just cooking some food. So had a little bit of an off-plan meal, as you probably saw. So just had like a club sandwich and some chips. If I'm gonna have that sort of food, I generally try and keep it post-workout. So that's exactly what I did. So we've just got back and cooking up a little bit of food now. So we're going back into one of my keto meals here. We're having, we've got 4 eggs. So not my usual 6 eggs. And then we've got 100 grams of egg whites as well. Luckily out here, you can just get a little bottle, which is way easier than cracking loads of eggs and wasting the yolk. So I've just been putting some egg whites in there to just top the protein up a little bit. So the egg whites are very, very lean. And then we've got some avocado, and then we've got some cucumber and a little bit of mozzarella cheese as well. So very high fat, high protein meal, which is exactly the perfect thing for me to have now. So I'm gonna get this down me, I'm gonna chill. I've got a couple of calls this evening, and got a couple of consult calls with some potential new clients, and also a client catch up as well. So gonna lock in for those, and we'll probably catch you guys just before I head off or go to sleep, get one more meal in before I go to sleep. So I'll catch you guys then. So that is about it for today, guys. That wraps up the evening. Had a few calls, chilled for a little bit. I got my last meal in, got myself ready for bed, and now I'm about to relax and get myself an early night. It's about 10 o'clock here in Dubai, almost 10 o'clock. So I tend to go to bed at a similar time and get up nice and early, like to be productive, so that's how we do things. So hopefully you've got a bit of an idea of the kind of stuff that I get up to as an online coach who's living in Dubai. I wouldn't say every day is like this. This is probably more of a busier day for myself, obviously hanging out with a couple of friends, appointments to get to. I do train most days, so that stays pretty much the same. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing, and I'm going to catch you in the next video.